here with Tierrafae Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in for another soap making adventure. I've had this sun-dried cotton fragrance laying around, and I bought it when it was like a fragrance sale. I knew it was going to be perfect for summer, so it's time to do something with it because it is summer. The idea came about not only from the fragrance, but another soap that I have done, and I will show you that in a bit. But I'm going to get started here by mixing my lye solution, which has sodium lactate and tussa silk, into my room temperature oils that has kaolin clay and coconut milk. Sorry, I don't know why I'm still saying that. Goat milk powder in it. And I am going to whisk it because I want to work in 2 layers here, and while one layer is setting up, I don't want the other batch of my soap batter to set up as well. So we're going to try and keep this from tracing pretty much. We don't want this to reach trace, we just want it to be fully mixed together. So I'm going to give this a little bit of a arm workout here and make sure everything is incorporated before I split it up into a couple different bowls. So I'm going to start by pouring off some of this into this little cup here with some titanium dioxide, and I'm going to set that off to the side because I'm going to use this for some piping on the top. So I don't need that right now. I'll probably mix this up in between layers so that it does set up enough so that I can pipe when I am ready. So I've got a little bit under 2 liters here. I'm going to try to pour this as evenly as possible, so half and half, so like a liter in each. And hopefully I did my calculations correct here because I am not making the normal amount of soap here for a specific reason. I have a whole bunch of white soap cubes, just old soap, not in the word use old. I can't use the word old here, but I've colored it in 2 different colors. When I made that sweet tart and like candy themed soap, I want candy, my frosting didn't set up properly and I didn't want to throw it away. So I threw it into some like silicone cupcake molds and I let it set up, and here we are. I have no idea what to do with it, so I decided to cut it all up. It's white. I tossed it in some different color micas, and we're going to put 1 layer of blue with these little soap cubes in it, and the top layer in different blue with the soap cubes in it as well. So let me think here what I want to do first. Let's put some of this cashmere blue by Nurture into the big buckets. Give that a mix and add the fragrance. Alright, let's pop the fragrance in. It has notes of lemon, mandarin, cotton blossoms, ylang ylang, and rose. It smells like fresh, clean linen. So once I get this all mixed in, I'm going to probably throw in the lighter of the 2 cubes soaps into the darker. And then the next layer I'll do like a lighter blue with the darker cubes. That is the plan. So I thought all of this out except for the top of the soap. I just kind of came up with that before I started making it. Alright, I am going to let this thicken up a little bit because as I add that fragrance, it kind of watered things down, and it's a little too runny to be throwing soap cubes in it because then they're just all going to sink to the bottom. I am going to get my molds up here after I clean this off, and then I'm going to prop them up on some towels so they're on an angle. I told myself turn off the air conditioner before you start filming, and I totally forgot. Hopefully it wasn't that loud. We're just going to add a little bit of this baby blue, also by Nurture, in here. Give that a mix. Add the fragrance, add our blocks, and just pour over top of that next layer. or that last layer. Alright, I've just got like this Carolyn Crumb 2D tip. Looks like that. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna do some piping down the side like this. Maybe down the other side. And put some glitter on it. Let's see. See, like I said, I waited till last minute to film, to think of how to decorate the top of this. So, let's see if I can do another one. These are going to be shorter than my normal bars, because like I said, I was hoping I had done my math right, and I was a little bit off. Especially because I decided to take some of the batter out to do this piping. I just wanted some like white fluffy piping on top, because the whole point of this is to be like a blue and white soap to represent the cotton blossoms. So on top of here I have some white bursting beads. I've got some Brambleberry fine iridescent glitter. I think I'm also going to take some of this Nurture's Mystic Blue and put it in a, what is this thing called, like a tea strainer that has gold in it, so hopefully that doesn't affect it. If it does, it's okay, just a little bit. So we're gonna put some of that in here. It's quite the Frankenstein soap. But it's gonna be so pretty. I have high hopes for this soap just because I threw it together and it worked. Alright, bursting beads on here, some glitter. I think when I cut this, I've got some little cloud melt and pour pieces that I'm going to put on the front for some added design. It smells really good. I love the colors and the shimmer and the blue. Alright, I gotta let this sit for 24 hours and I'll come back and cut it and show you guys what the inside looks like. Gonna be interesting. Alright, I decided to play around a little bit with this, and I don't know why this is what I want to do, but I decided to take a chopstick and swirl this white frosting. I want it to look like little floofs of cotton. So I think this will be, I do this with like cloud icing, so putting little swirls in it. I think I like this better. And then I swear I'm done with it. Alright, let's cut this and see what it looks like on the inside. It's a bit of a Frankenstein soap now that I have stepped back and thought about it. Just kind of threw it together. Alright, let's see what the inside looks like. And let's move this to the side. There we go. Look. I think it's still really cool. I love how it turned out. It reminds me of like pottery or mosaic of broken pottery or tiles. There's still one more thing that I'm going to put on the front of that soap, and that is these little melt and pour clouds. I have a cloud column mold that I poured up and sliced, and I had to add glitter and shimmer to them. These are like the sparkliest little clouds ever, but they are going to go on the front of these bars like so and really tie everything in. I think I'm going to call these cotton clouds, or something to do with clouds and something to do with cotton. Not quite sure. Lately, a lot of my soaps are like, I'm just gonna throw this together because I really just don't have the time to really plan. And look, that one actually looks like a cloud. To sit down and plan out all of my soaps. I just kind of like wing it, which I'm sure you guys have realized by now. The days of me spending every single waking moment in my soap room shed thing, no longer. When you have kids and a homestead, it's getting a lot harder, but I'll talk about that in another video. Alright, stay tuned after because I'm going to get some melt and pour and I'm going to stick those little clouds on the front of these bars. But if you are interested in purchasing any of these, they will be available on the June 24th shop update. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. And if you are new and haven't done so already, what are you waiting for? You need to subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them for me in the comment section down below. Show me you love me. Talk to me. Tell me you like my Frankenstein thrown together soap. And until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice day. And I will smell you later.